Guys, your boy AB runs, AB talks. Yep. So today, obviously, I want to talk about something that has been sentimental to me, but I feel like for me to express myself, it's important to talk on this because, certain guys go through a lot of things every single day, and it's really important for us to get together, hear each other's opinions, and understand each other within our certain viewpoints and our certain opinions, and what we go through. You have to understand this. Yeah. So, guys, if you're going through a breakup, or you have that in your mind every single day of that certain person that you had high expectations for, you want to listen up. So yeah, I think for me personally, I've gone through relationships, situationships, and I've learned a lot along the way. And what I take from it is something where, something I was lacking, but I blame myself. Yeah, I blame myself for the situations I've been in, but it's the circumstances that I've put myself in as well. That hasn't been fair on the other party as well. But not also say the other parties had their own issues as well, not their own problems as well too. So I am not saying I'm in the wrong, but I will also blame myself as well. So obviously, long story short, I was talking to someone from a certain area, and we had a good connection. I ain't gonna lie to you, we had a good connection. We've known each other for about 2 years, nearly more than 2 years, just over 2 years. And we just talk about certain things, in terms of like faith and things like that, religion, XYZ, certain things. And to be honest, I saw myself, having a future with this person, and I don't know how they felt about me over the time, but I felt that energy as they must have felt that energy over me as well. But in hindsight, I had some sort of high expectations of the outcome, but at the same time, in my mind, I don't have expectations. As of the present, I don't have high expectations. Expect nothing more than nothing, expect nothing more than nothing. I expect everything that I give to myself. So if I'm in a situation and I feel disappointed, I'm not surprised. I don't feel disappointed because I expected nothing from it. And I'm not saying that to double down on that person, but if you have that mindset of, when you think and feel like you expect nothing and feel that nothing, you will make life a lot better and simple and straightforward for yourself, because when you see yourself putting the work in for yourself, the ball's always going to be in your court. The ball's always going to be in your court. If you can sort out your circumstances behind the scenes of what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, you can always have the ball in your court. But if you can't prioritize certain things like your health, getting in shape, going to the gym and certain things like that, and not like maintaining and speaking your mind to a higher degree of literacy in terms of expanding your vocabulary, or trying to teach, or no, not teach, trying to learn different languages, that is power in itself, because that could open a lot of doors for you. But yeah, let me not go off on a tangent too much. Let me not go off topic. So why I'm saying that from off topic to translate into what I'm saying in this video, in terms of, if you have that person, you have that expectation of someone, you'll be more at peace with yourself, you'll be more equipped, you'll be more resourceful. So the fact that you'll be more resourceful and you're looking to have that person in your life, you can also provide that person, because look, you have a program. You'll honestly, generally, you'll have a program for that person, and that person can work towards your program or work in your program. But when you don't have things sorted, or you don't have a program going on, they're gonna look somewhere else, whether you like it or not. Doesn't matter how good the connection is, doesn't matter what you talk about. It's just energy within itself, and they'll always look for the resources you have. Not saying they don't have something going on with them, because they're always going to have something going on with them, because you know how the world is now. It's different. Society is different. A lot of things have elevated. It's very easy for people to access different sources of income, be resourceful in their career and whatever it is. But what I'm saying is, on a natural state, is that, a lot of, what I'm saying on a natural state is they will tend to, look for someone else, look for who's stronger, who's got the resources, whatever is going on. And from my point of being, from talking from me, I don't have the resources for that person. I can't provide for that person. Yes, I'm ambitious, I'm goal driven, but what is evident is evident, and nothing can outweigh what is evident is evident. And why I'm saying what is evident is what evident. Sorry, why I'm saying what is evident is the point of, do you have this? Can you provide? Can you sort things out? Can you be that man? Can you take care of certain things? Can you take the lead and do certain different things? And behind the scenes, as I'm speaking, I am working on that, and my focus is just on building myself up. I am not looking to date. I'm not looking to go out to clubs, whatever. Yeah, I can go on solo dates. I can go on solo cinemas, whatever. I'll have a conversation with women here and there, but that I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not looking to waste their time, because if I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting their time. So I'm not looking for anything like that. I'm just staying with myself, staying faithful to myself, staying faithful to God, and just focusing on what I gotta do. So from that situation that I've learned from this person, is it's made me better. It hasn't made me bitter. It hasn't made me angry. It hasn't made me have resentment towards them. If anything, I love them more because they are teaching me a lesson for something where I have to better myself. I have to wisen up. I have to smarten up in terms of what I'm doing. You know, the the time I'm spending with certain people, who I'm talking to, what's my airtime, just different things. So if you're in that situation where you're in a breakup, or you just stopped, or you lost contact with someone that you thought you loved, the best thing to do is just let go, and benefit from them, and be successful. But don't come off in a high horse where, oh, if you don't talk to me, you're the best thing, like I'm the best thing that's gonna ever happen to you, or you're gonna miss out, or you're losing out. Because look, I used to have that soccer mindset where, oh, I'm the best guy you'll ever have in your life, or whatever it is. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win because of you, like getting revenge. Look, that stuff is all pointless. It's all pointless. It's very pointless, and it doesn't make sense, because what you're doing to yourself is the thought of you having them in your mind where you're processing getting better in your life, is the fact that they don't really care, because they are doing their own thing. They've got their own thing going on, So you have to really kill your ego in them situations there. Oh, watch, I'm going to prove this to you. I'm going to prove you wrong. Doesn't matter. Prove everything to yourself. Don't prove anything to anyone, because at the end of the day, look, you're only here alone, and you go alone as well. So look, that person doesn't care. That person doesn't care about you. So you should care about you. You should put all the work, you should put all the effort in within yourself, and expect nothing more than expect everything to yourself and the universe, as long as you work with it. Peace and love and guidance.